you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a pregnancy update. This is going to be my first pregnancy update since I became pregnant. I haven't kept up with doing those. I know I did them a lot with Cammie's pregnancy, my last pregnancy, and this time around I don't know why I haven't done it. Probably because I feel like you guys don't really care to know about, you know, updates, because I do feel like they can be very repetitive sometimes. But today I am actually turning 25 weeks pregnant, so we have 15 more weeks to go, which is super exciting to say the least. I literally cannot wait to meet this baby. You guys can't see him, but he's here. So I did go ahead and ask you guys to ask me questions on Instagram, so I can go off of those, because how I said, I haven't done one of these in such a long time that I don't even know where to start. I don't know what to say. So you guys are always willing to help me out with anything I ask, so thank you guys for asking me questions on Instagram. I do have a few things that I've been wanting to just take off my chest and just express to you guys, because even though I do vlog, a lot of the times I feel super rushed in the vlogs, and I can't just sit down and have a conversation one-on-one with you guys. So this feels a lot more intimate and more special and all of that. And as you can see in the background, there's a little sneak peek of his dresser. I have a whole bunch of clothes on top of it, and I haven't gotten to organize anything yet, but I am planning on doing a nursery organization video in the near future. I do want to finish the nursery first though, so once I finish that, which will not be that far away from now, I'm thinking of finishing up his nursery around 30 weeks, so 5 more weeks, and then I will film that video. But yeah, I'm so excited. I also have his crib and his wall already decorated, but I don't want to give you guys any more sneak peeks because I just want to save it for the nursery tour. And how I said, I will be finishing that here pretty soon. I still need his rocking chair, his rug. I'm gonna hang a swing on this corner over here, some bookshelves, a round mirror on top of the dresser, and then some other shelves. Yeah, that's a little sneak peek of what's to come for his nursery tour. And then I do have his cute little bassinet with the stand, which I'm obsessed with, but there's still a lot more to do, but we're getting there, so makes me super excited. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with what we're here for, which is a pregnancy update. As well, if you guys want me to do another haul video, baby haul video, let me know as well, because I'm collecting a lot more things. I'm going to do another one before he gets here for sure, but I just want to know you guys' opinion and how you guys feel about all the baby content that I'm doing. Anyways, I posted a new picture on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you definitely should go follow me. I took this super cute picture with this little outfit in his bassinet and then my belly, and so cute. I cannot believe a little baby is gonna be in there in 15 more weeks or less, depending on when he decides to come. Go follow me on Instagram, because I always share a lot more on there than I do here on YouTube, because it's just so much easier. One of the questions that you guys asked me is something that I have been wanting to talk to you guys about, and it's something that I've been struggling with this pregnancy. I feel with the girls' pregnancies, and if you don't know, if you're new, I do have 2 older girls. One is 4, the other one is 2, and the pregnancies have been very different. This time I'm having a boy. I can definitely tell how different they are, and that was another question you guys asked me, what differences have you felt this time around than with the girls, and also how are you feeling, or how much weight have you gained, how are you feeling overall, how different it is, and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover that all at once. The last time that I went to a doctor's appointment was, I think, around 3 weeks ago, so I was 22 weeks. I was very nervous to get weighed, because sometimes I'll get weighed here at the house, but I feel our scale is wrong most of the time. Sometimes it'll tell me one weight, and then the next day I'll lose 3 pounds. So I'm I don't think this is accurate. But I was nervous to get weighed because I knew that scale was gonna be pretty accurate. Although you do get weighed with your shoes and your clothes on, and I feel that kind of doesn't count. But Anyways, so the doctor told me that I gained 15 pounds at 22 weeks, which in my opinion, I felt like that was too much. So I was concerned about that when I saw the weight on the scale. And I didn't know how to like feel about it. I started feeling like really bad about myself because of how much I have gained, because with the girls I only gained 25 pounds. Well, like I think 26 with Cami and like 25 with Amelie. So I was like in the 25 range, which is, you know, a healthy amount of weight. They say that between 25 to 35 pounds you're good, but I only gained 25 with them. So at this point I probably had just gained like 10 pounds, and then at the end of my pregnancy is when I gained the most weight, because you know they get bigger quicker, so it's normal. But I had already gained 15 pounds at 22 weeks and I was not too happy about that. So I immediately asked her if that was like okay for me to gain, or if I was gaining weight too fast. I previously was 122 pounds before I got pregnant. Before that I was 118, but I did gain like a few pounds because we traveled to Mexico and then California, so I gained like 4 pounds in that time span. So by the time that I got pregnant I was 122 pounds, and then at 22 weeks I was 137 pounds, and now I am 140 pounds. So I have gained in total 18 pounds, which I don't know how to feel about it. I don't feel too good about it. It's made me a little bit insecure because I'm used to, you know, being like smaller. But when I did ask the doctor, she told me that it was perfectly fine for me to have gained 15 pounds. She told me that I am expected to gain between 30 and 35 pounds by the end of my pregnancy, and that is still in the healthy range, although I'm not used to that. She said that it was completely okay. I don't know if it has to do with like me being a little bit older now. I'm about to be 26 in a week actually, or if it has to do with like me carrying a boy, or this time I'm not taking that much care of myself. I really don't know like all the factors, but I am expected to gain a lot more, well, not a lot, but more weight this time around than with the girls, and I just like need to accept that. But it's hard because I want to feel healthy and I want to feel good, and it's not about what like other people think of me, but it's like how I feel inside of me, and also how hard is it going to be for me to like lose the weight after I have the baby. So it's just all these factors that I think about that just don't make me feel the best. But I just like have to come to terms to the fact that it's okay, and that this is only temporary, that I'm growing a baby inside of me, and that is precious and such a miracle to be able to create life. So I just want to let you guys know as well that pregnancy is not all glamorous, and I don't want to glamorize it and tell you guys how perfect everything has been, because it's not that way. Like, I have insecurities myself. I'm a human just like all of you, and that's what I've been dealing with like my body image lately, because I feel like I'm gaining weight too fast. And I want to be honest with you guys on how I feel in that sense, because I feel like a lot of the times like Instagram influencers or YouTube influencers, they'll just like glamorize pregnancy and make it look all beautiful and all rainbows and butterflies, and honestly it's not like that. So I do want to be honest with you guys in that sense and tell you exactly how I feel. So that's the one thing that I've been struggling with the most. It's just like my weight gain, but I do have to remind myself that this is only temporary, and after I do have the baby I do plan on getting like back into fitness and getting my body back. Also not like pressuring myself at all, like, you know, taking it step by step, and be proud of what my body is doing, because it's such a miracle to be able to create a little baby. It's just so beautiful if you put it in that perspective and you kind of take off all the negative thoughts, you know. So anyways, another update. Honestly, I haven't had too many like symptoms this second trimester. I'm so excited that 3 more weeks and I'll be in my 3rd trimester, so it'll like be more real, like the baby's coming soon. And if you don't know, I am due October 27th, but hoping I go into labor like at 39 weeks. That would be like perfect, because that's how far along I was when I had the girls. Okay, more questions. Let's see. Okay, what has been the hardest part of your pregnancy? Who do you think baby Leo will look like? Okay, so I already mentioned what the hardest part has been, which has been like my weight gain and accepting that. And who do you think baby Leo will look like? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like Luis's genes are very strong, so in a way I feel like he's gonna look like Luis, because if you guys have seen Amelie and Cami, Amelie looks a lot like me, and I can see it now. I used to not be able to see that, but seeing pictures of me when I was a little baby, like I can definitely see Amelie in me. But she has very tan skin, like she tans so easily, and she has a beautiful like olive skin. As you can see, I'm very white. My arms are kind of tan right now, but my complexion is really light, so I'm very pale. So the girls have both gotten Luis's like skin color. I feel like this baby will have the same skin tone, just like Luis, and I'm gonna be like the pale one of the family. But Amelie has really light hair, and then Cami has dark hair. So I don't know, this baby might be like in between the both of them, like not super light hair like Amelie, but not as dark as Cami. I don't know, like I cannot wait to see what he looks like. But I honestly would be super happy if he looked like me, because how I said I feel like Luis's genes are so strong that I'd be super happy and surprised that if he looked just like me. When I was little, I had super blonde hair. My dad has like bluish greenish eyes, which none of his kids got. So I don't think he'll have colored eyes, but my dad has colored eyes, and he had like super white hair and very pale skin when he was little. So maybe he might look like my dad a little bit. That'd be cool, but that's where I get my pale skin and my light hair from. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. What do you guys think? Do you think he'll look like me, or do you think he's gonna look like Luis? And I have heard that boys look like their mom most of the time, more than they do look like their dad. So it's gonna be interesting to see. What are some differences you feel from when you were pregnant with the girls? Number one is that I'm getting bigger a lot faster. I feel like my belly is a lot bigger. Like you were able to tell that I was pregnant very early on. Like I think 12 weeks is when I started showing, and that's pretty early for me. With the girls, I didn't start showing, well, with Amelie I didn't start showing like until 20 weeks, and with Cami like around 18 weeks. So it's now this time around I'm showing a lot faster and getting bigger. Another difference, I feel like I'm carrying a little bit lower this time as well. And other than that, I think that's like the only difference. I honestly haven't experienced like too many changes this time around. Oh, I do feel like I'm getting more swollen this time around as well, but that just could also be that this is my third pregnancy. But yeah, those are the differences that I have noticed. What do the girls think about having a baby brother? Well, Amelie is over the moon. She's so excited. She loves him so much already, and every single day she comes up to him, gives him a hug and a kiss, and it is the sweetest thing. And she talks about like how she can't wait to meet him and for me to bring him home, and she's super excited. You guys know that she always wanted a baby brother, and she got what she wanted, so she's very, very happy. And then Cami doesn't really understand that much. She just sees my belly and she like says baby, baby, but I feel like she's too little to understand. But I'm sure she's gonna be super happy once he gets here. What is your favorite part of being pregnant? My favorite part has always been feeling the baby move and just seeing how big he grows, and just like seeing the progress that every single week he makes. So that's definitely my favorite part. I just love feeling him move. First of all, because it gives me reassurance that he is fine. And second of all, because I just love the feeling. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but a lot of you guys are asking me if this is our last baby, if this is our last pregnancy. So it is, as of right now. Like, we're not planning on having any more babies. I cannot speak like for the next 5 to 10 years. I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen then, but this is our last planned pregnancy, and we're hoping that this is our last baby. I'm honestly super happy that this baby is a boy, because I feel like if it wasn't a boy, I would have liked to try one more time just to see if we got a boy. But thank God this baby's a boy, and I don't have to like keep wanting to try, just because I did get my boy and I always wanted a son. So no me quedé con las ganas. Like I'm good. So I don't know, you guys, I feel like I'm gonna eventually get baby fever, but Luis definitely doesn't want any more kids, and I think I'm happy with 3. But if he in the future, like 5 to 10 years, if he asks me to have another baby, I will not be against it. But he doesn't want any more kids, so I'm happy with my 2 girls and my 1 boy. I think that's such a dream come true, honestly, because I've always loved girls and I wanted a sister for Melly, and then now I wanted a boy and I got what I wanted. So I feel super happy and blessed to be able to have my 2 girls and my 1 boy. Okay, so this seems like a weird question, but does your booty, boobs, and chest get bigger? Yes. When I get pregnant, that's like the first thing that gets bigger is my boobs. Like I went from a B to a D. That's another difference I've noticed. And then my butt and my hips grow so much. That comes from my mom. My mom has like super big hips and a huge butt. So I get that from my mom, and that's like where all of my weight goes to. So just saying, Luis is not complaining about that at all. So yeah, but your boobs and your butt do grow. Any cravings? So not so much anymore. I have like my regular cravings, which is a lot of like Mexican snacks, like chips with Valentina and lime with salt, which that one was a big one in the first trimester. I craved that all the time, and now I don't crave it as much, but I still eat it sometimes. Spicy candy, all the Mexican goodies, elotes. Oh, I love elotes. I actually want one today. We'll see if I can get one. So those are my main like cravings, but nothing too weird or specific. Some of you guys also asked me if I'm going to be filming the labor and delivery, which I will, just like I did with Cami. Hopefully I can get, you know, enough like really good footage for you guys, but since Luis is going to be the only one that's going to be able to be in the room, I don't know how that's gonna work. That's gonna be a little bit hard, but I'm gonna try my best to get as much footage as possible when the baby is born. Anyways, I think that's everything that I'm going to cover in this pregnancy. Let me know down below how far along you guys are, because I want to know. And also, if you guys have any other questions, I can answer them. If you guys have any other like video ideas for this pregnancy before I have the baby, let me know as well. If you guys want to see like what I eat in a day, or any type of routines. How I said, the nursery tour is coming up, and then organizing the nursery as well is coming up, so be on the lookout for that. And before I do leave, I want to show you guys my belly. So I'm wearing a dress, but this is what my belly looks like currently. I think he is still measuring a week ahead. So for my anatomy scan, he was measuring 19 weeks instead of 18 when I went in. So my due date doesn't change though. Either he's a bigger baby, or I'm a week more pregnant than I thought I was, but they're still not changing my due date. But let me show you guys without the dress. I need a blanket to cover myself so you guys can see my belly. Okay. So here's the belly. Here it is from the side. And then I have noticed that I have gotten like little love handles right here, which again, I'm just embracing that. I'm not letting that bother me too much. That's what the belly looks like. There's baby Leo. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for coming along in this journey with me, with us, with my family. I love you guys so much, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.